Hello and welcome to another Crocoblock tutorial. My name is Andrew. In this video, I will show you how to edit WordPress headers and footers and use JetThemeCore to switch between the different versions of these elements for creating a page template. Don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to this YouTube channel to receive notifications about new helpful content. I'm working with the Canva theme here, and as for plugins, I only have JetThemeCore activated and all the adjustments will be completed in the block editor. JetThemeCore allows for creation of different templates such as pages, footers and headers and storing them for later use. You can find your existing templates by going to Crocoblock theme template. If you go to Theme Builder, you can build a whole page template by adding the pre-built footer, header and body. I have a page template started with the pre-built header and footer. Let's see what a page looks like with the existing templates and proceed to modify them. I will keep the page open in a separate window. This way, during the template modification process, I can go back to this page, reload and see how the template currently looks together with the page content. So let's go to Theme Templates and open the header template we want to modify by clicking it. I'll open the Document Overview panel by clicking the button with 3 horizontal lines in the top left corner. This way I can see the template structure and pick the parts that I want to modify easier than if I had to select them on the editing screen. Right now the clickable elements in this header, such as site logo, navigation links and a button, are contained in one horizontal row. I will divide them into 2 rows and make a header more spacious and add a few more elements. So I will click the 3 dots button near the row and choose the option to add a new block before it. Now I type /row and create a new row element. Inside it, I will add a 3-piece column element. By default, each column in this block has equal widths. I will change these sizes to 10, 80 and 10%. Now I will rearrange the site logo element and a button by dragging and dropping their labels in the list view panel. The sign logo will go to the middle column in a newly created row, and I will select a new picture from the media library for it and adjust its width. The button will be moved from the bottom to the top left column. I will change its text and appearance by going to the Styles tab in the button block settings on the right. Here I will choose a fill option for the button to have no borderline, set the text button to black, make the background transparent and change the text appearance to bold. Finally, I want to add a new block to the right column. It will be a hamburger navigation button that opens up a large full-screen menu when clicked on. This is a popular feature in many website designs nowadays to keep the header clean and simplistic while allowing access to many options through the universally recognizable horizontal lines icon. Let's locate the target column, hit the plus button, type navigation and click the compass icon. By default, WordPress will upload one of the navigation menus you've created before, and you can select among them by clicking the 3-button sign in the navigation block settings. I'll create a new one and change its settings right away. For the layout settings, I'll choose center justification for items. In display options, I'll choose the classic hamburger icon and set the menu to collapse for all screen types. I will also modify the style settings to adjust typography and background colors for the navigation. Now let's add everything we want to the pop-up navigation menu. You can do that by clicking the plus button inside the menu layout or in the right panel. And if you press Browse All, you'll see which block types can be used in this layout. I will add a large site logo, a search functionality, a bunch of links and social media buttons here. For the menu that's left in the original row, I just want to make the typography a little bit more prominent, so I'll change the font size, appearance and capitalization. Let's look at how the header looks on the front page with the page content. So what we have left to do is to correct the block's position in the top row Change the heading background settings to transparent and add lines separating each row with content. Back in the editor window, hit the top row label, change the layout options to justify item center, and in the core column block, change the width dimensions to 100 fixed and make sure to change vertical alignment to the middle for each subcolumn so the content is centered vertically. That should do the right positioning of the blocks at the top of the header. Let's set the group color background to transparent and add separator blocks after first and second rows. Here's our new header design. Now let's make some changes to the footer. First of all, I'll go to the style settings of the column block that contains the main content of the footer and change its width to 60% to match the web page's layout. The column on the left side has the site logo block, and it automatically shows the same image that I chose for the footer. I am just going to make it larger. I'll also add more text here. Now let's go to the column on the far right. It contains a row with 3 stacks with headings and navigation links. I will change heading blocks to paragraphs here, so that later we can change their styling together with all other text in the template. I also want to add social media buttons in this area and position them below the center of these links. To do that, I'll add another stack block, not inside the row but inside the column block, change items layout to middle and add social icons block. I will also add a spacer block above the social icons to make this area less cluttered. Next, I want to rearrange the bottom paragraph block with the text to the middle of the page and add spacers before and after it. To do that, I'll transform the group block that contains the text into a stack, justify its content to the middle, and add spacer blocks. I also want to add one more block to the top of the footer template, the one with the sign up call to action. I'll use a cover block for that. It allows adding various functional elements on top of an image. Inside of the cover block, I'll create a row with a text and a button, styled similarly to other buttons on the web page. Now I'll make this cover block smaller, so it looks like a strip rather than a rectangular image, and modify its colors by using duotone filters feature. This way we can get rid of the white color in the background image and increase our text and button readability. Finally, I'm going to change the main group block's background color to black, and I will change the text to white. This will account for all blocks with text. Now I'll modify the logo image using that duotone feature, so it's visible on this background. Now let's hit update and go to the front page to see the results. As you can see, we did a complete redesign of the header and footer templates just by using a default WordPress blocks and assigned these templates to appear on this particular page using JetThemeCore. I hope you found this demonstration useful. If so, please leave a comment, like our videos, and subscribe to the Crocoblock YouTube channel. That's all for now. See you next time.